Hello, wonderful, amazing, fantastic algebra students. This is Miss Youngblood here, bringing you your rather late weekly welcome video. So if we jump to our browser, let's see what we have for this week. So this week is an SEL week, so it's more of a catch-up week for those who are keeping up with the assignments and are ahead of the game. You can work on some growth mindset ideas to help you reflect on how you can use mistakes to continue growing and to just develop a tenacious mentality. So just to develop the mindset that you need to keep going in order to keep growing. So those are the two sessions this week for SEL. There's a Google form that is connected to these assignments that are on your Khan Academy. So session 1 is based on these 3 assignments, mistakes or opportunities. And session 2 is based on these 3 assignments. Keep going, growing, yes, keep going and keep growing. And there's also a weekly check-in. Now this week's weekly check-in is a little different than the weekly check-ins you've seen in the past. So in this form, you're going to be scheduling an exit interview, completing your regular check-in questions, and you'll also be given the opportunity to reflect on the current events that have been occurring in our nation if you are interested. So I'm just going to run through it quickly just to show you what it looks like. So the exit interview, the first section of this form is to set up an exit interview with me to reflect and discuss how your year went and your next steps. The interview will be 5 to 10 minutes long on Zoom, and it will just be me and you. And yes, you can keep your camera off. So basically, I just want to sit down, chat with you one-on-one, see how your year went, make sure you're aware of what your grades are if you need to do summer school, see what your plans for the summer are, and just formally check out, because we don't really get to have that experience like we normally do when at the end of the school year we're hugging each other. So hopefully that will kind of alleviate that that feeling of missing out on that experience as you're transitioning into your junior year. So in this first section, you're selecting a day and time to meet. Keep in mind that each meeting slot is first come, first served. Once you have selected a day or time, I will email or text you a calendar invite, and you want to make sure that you put it in your phone so that you can attend. So let's say, for example, I want to meet on Monday. I'm going to click Monday, and then it will give me an option to pick a time. So something I do want you to keep in mind is it is first come, first serve. So let's say I'm doing it right now and I select 9:30. Nobody else can pick 9:30 on Monday, June 8th. So you want to make sure that you're signing up as soon as possible so you can get the best time that works for your schedule. And you're going to hit next. It's going to give you the option to reflect on the protests that have been occurring in our nation recently. So if you've been watching the news or if you're on social media, I'm sure you've heard about all of the protests and riots that are going on. So if you just want a space to reflect on what's going on, you can click yes, and it will take you to some questions. So all of these questions are optional. You can skip through them. I just want to give you this space to reflect on some questions that might help you better process what's going on. I know it's been helpful for me to just reflect with different people about what's going on. So the questions are: what does the phrase Black Lives Matter mean to you? What events have caused these protests? Have you participated in any of these protests? Why do you think people are rioting? What are your thoughts on the president's response to these protests and riots? And how would you respond to these protests and riots if you were an elected official? And if you have anything else that comes to mind that you want to get out and just have a space to reflect on it, then you can type that here. If you click no, it will take you straight here, so it'll just skip that page for you entirely. And this is just the regular check-in. How are you doing? How is your family? And are you in need of anything? And just some final check-out questions. Just reminding you that all assignments are due Monday, June 8th. If you have questions, you need to be thinking on if you need to reach out to me to get those questions answered before Monday, June 8th. Some brief ideas of your plans for the summer, as much as you can possibly. Talking about summer school, summer bridge program, and yeah, so that's the check-in form. A little different, but definitely very meaningful, so please take the time to fill that out. There was something else I wanted to touch on. If you have any old assignments that you want to go through, please make sure that you are using these videos as a resource. So I had a lot of you try the assignments, not get the best score, and you text me and email me saying you're struggling, but you won't send me specific problems. So if you're not going to send me specific problems, please keep in mind that I have notes posted for each session, and I also have created videos of myself doing the problems that are very similar to yours. So watch these videos. All right, I got this video here. Hopefully it doesn't play. I don't want it to play. Don't play. Okay. Yeah. So this video here where I'm going through how to solve some of the problems that are on your Khan Academy sets. So I kind of walk through it and do it with you. And then I also have the notes that I went through. If you don't want to watch the long video, you can just review these notes and that might help you as well. So please just look at the resources I have here, and if you can think of any other way I can help you, please let me know and I will do that. I had a few kids talking about how test corrections were giving them issues, so I have test correction videos as well. So if you're failing quarter 3 and you need to do your test corrections and for some reason you're very uncomfortable with coming to my Zoom class, you know, that's between you. But I have the answer key to the test on here, right? So here are all the answers to all the problems. Remember, you only have to do the ones that you did wrong. And to help you with your reflections, I created a video. Yes, the video is long, but that's because I'm trying to get your grade up so that you can pass my class and that you don't have to come to summer school or do the class again next school year. So you can watch the hour-long video and skip through the parts that you need to complete your reflections and your corrections. And if you need help, you can reach out to me. So please reach out to me if you need help or assistance in any way. And honestly, all of this applies to geometry as well. So hello to my wonderful, fantastic geometry class. This is your video as well. It's set up the exact same way. Test correction videos are, it's posted right above the SEL growth mindset thing, and your Google form is exactly the same. So my geometry and algebra students, all my students, get your test corrections in, get your Khan Academy assignments in, and please ask for help if you need it. I am not taking work after Monday, June 8th, so you need to reach out before Monday, June 8th. I think that's everything. If anything else comes up, or if you have any other questions, please email me. I have been getting more emails from people and texts, which I appreciate. Please email me. You know my email. If you don't, find somebody who does, because you should know it, and it is on Google Classroom. Also, my number is on Google Classroom, or you can email me and I will send you my number so you can text me if that's more comfortable for you. I'm trying to make this process as easy as possible, get these grades up as much as possible. I do truly appreciate those who have been consistently engaging in online learning. We don't know our plans for next year, but this might be what we're doing next year as well. So you need to be able to adapt to it, and I truly appreciate those who took this time to figure out how to adapt. I think that's everything, like I said before. So if you have any questions, feel free to text me or email me. I do miss you so much. Please sign up for the exit interview so I can say goodbye to each and every one of you personally. And thanks. I hope to see and or hear from you soon. Bye.